Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am here with a concoction today, a very easy one, I think, and hopefully it will give you guys some ideas as to what you can make, especially for food gifts for certain holidays or whatever. Almost 2 weeks ago I did a Dollar Tree haul, and I purposely didn't show you these items because I was waiting for this video, and I didn't even take the things out of the bags. I put the bags in the pantry and I never looked at them again. I can see some of the boxes in the bags, but I really don't remember what I got. I was calling this trail mix, but it's really a snack mix. I think trail mix is more like nuts and dried berries, stuff like that. But this is like a snack mix. My mother loves when I just mix things that she has, even if it's just a variety of cereal with maybe some marshmallows tossed in. She just likes to snack on stuff like that. So when I went to Dollar Tree, I bought a bunch of dollar items and I'm going to put them into this mix. What I look for when I make snack mixes for her is sweet and salty, crunchy and chewy, and chocolate. One thing I don't put in, I have before, and they get soft, is the Crunch and Munch popcorn, the candy-coated popcorn. However, I would like to try one time with just popcorn and a few other things, and put that in a container. The popcorn absorbs the moisture of other things that are in there. Like even crackers will provide moisture for the popcorn. So it gets soft and sticky and everything sticks to it. However, I think I would like to do a mix one time, basically all the popcorn with a few other things. And if it would soften a little bit, I could just make popcorn balls for her. She loves popcorn balls. I was never into popcorn balls. I didn't understand why that existed. My mother and grandmother used to make popcorn balls often with what we call sear. It's like almost like a taffy. You just boil sugar and water and then you mix it into the popcorn and you make popcorn balls with buttered hands. You had to have buttered hands. So I used to like to make popcorn balls, but I just wasn't a fan of eating them. So let's just look at the items, huh? Can we do that? I think we can. Let's see what we have first. Cinnamon toasters. This is cereal. Now, I'm not going to be using all of every ingredient because that would make a lot of stuff. So I thought I can add some of this and then it will give her some cereal to eat when she wants to eat just cereal. This would be part of the crunchy and also the sweet. Pecan chocolate chip supremes. These are little cookies. That goes toward the crunchy and the chocolate and the sweet. Killing 3 birds with 1 stone on that one. Oh, some more cereal. Apple bits. I thought it would add color and some flavor. And it will go good with the cinnamon. So this is also going to be left over as just cereal. That's it for that bag. Cheese nips. I thought that would add a savory flavor, and I think she will like that. And again, colorful. Oh, I didn't remember that I got this. White fudge covered pretzels. Crunch, sweetness, white chocolate. Not really chocolate. I think she'll like that very much. She's gonna like all of it. Or I went and bought it. M&M's, just a little box of M&M's. And I got the caramel ones because she'll have enough chocolate, I think. Everything is $1 each. I know she has coconut, but I did pick some up because I really wasn't sure how much she had. She probably has enough, but it won't go to waste. So I will sprinkle some coconut into this. You can also toss it in confectionate sugar, powdered sugar, and it makes like white trash. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's like Chex Mix, but it's covered with confectionate sugar. Generally, you need to coat it with something, like you toss it with butter, and then it will stick to the Chex Mix. But I've done it before for her where I just add powdered sugar to her mix and shake it, and it sticks to enough things, and she likes that. OMG, she is going to be happy. Baby Ruth candy bars. I'll probably use just a few. She doesn't generally have these, because she likes the Snickers and Milky Way, but this has peanuts, caramel, and chewy nugget. That takes care of a lot of those sweet, salty, chewy, crunchy categories. Chocolate. Ooh, dry roasted honey peanuts. Love that. And extra dose of chocolate. Little chocolate baking chips. Chocolate chips, morsels, whatever you want to call them. One more bag to go. I am going to put some mini marshmallows. What's cool about this is sometimes they get a little bit stale, and she likes that. They don't get like hard like the marshmallows in Lucky Charms. Wish we could buy those. They do provide enough moisture that sometimes the things that are hard, like the crackers, they become a little bit more tender, and she likes that. And these dry out just a little bit. That's good. You can skip that ingredient if you want. Oh, I also got her Goldfish, even though I got the cheddar cheese nips. I guess I wanted fish shape. And last but not least, I got this party mix tray that has different things. It has like round crackers. Where am I? Round, right here. Round crackers. And then like little, they're like a pretzel stick, but I think these are more tender than a pretzel. And then some other shaped crackers, and then some little pretzels. So let's just go over to the counter and get started. My biggest concern is that I am going to make too much, and I don't want to do that. I usually use these empty mayo jars to put whatever snack mix I make for her, but I also have these from when I buy her the fruit slice candies. I have so many of these, but they come in handy. I might use these for today. The only ingredient that I'm putting in here that I didn't get at Dollar Tree are raisins. I knew she had raisins, and I must put raisins in, so I didn't buy any at Dollar Tree. I just thought I'd use what we have. And also, she does have a bag of coconut flakes open, so I'll be using some of this instead of opening a new bag. I think I'll start with the cereals. Of course, I'm not measuring anything. I'm just going to, I don't know, I'll start with that. I can certainly always make more. I think once I have a bunch of it mixed, I'll do like a batch with powdered sugar and one batch without. I'll do some of the apple cereal. These are the little pecan sandies, and I think I'll break those up a little bit. Break them in half, maybe in smaller pieces, just so we can get more mileage out of them. I think I'll add a few more of those cookies. Just a couple more. I don't know, I just think she'll like this part. Okay, good. Going to add some of the cheese nips. And some of the Goldfish. I had a hell of a time opening this. Still can't get anything out of there. I think I'll add all of these pretzels. You know what? That can be broken up too. A little bit. If I end up with way too much, I'm going to Memphis in less than a week. I could bring some of this for Derek and the kids. Ooh, this is pretty. I like it. For sure, all the caramel M&Ms are going in there. Gee, I wish I had more of that. And I'm thinking all of the chocolate chips too. It's very colorful. I'm not going to put all the nuts. Yeah, like that. And I'm going to toss in a handful of raisins. Try to break those up a little bit. I'm going to cut like 3 or 4 of the big candy bars. This is what it looks like on the inside, in case you've never seen a Baby Ruth. The thing about the candy bars, you know, it is sticky, so some of this stuff sticks, but then it's like, you know, just a magical surprise. You get a blob of sticky sweet stuff. That's what 4 looks like. There was 8 in the pack, so that gives her 4 to snack on. Gee, I'm almost thinking I could do more of the candy bar. I think I will. I did the other 4, but I chopped these even more fine so they can really get mixed in. I'm not as afraid of making too much now that I know I can bring it with me to Memphis. Okay, only a couple more things. Going to toss in some marshmallows, not too many. Going to do a handful of coconut. Now we have a variety of pretzels and crackers. So I'll do a little of each. And I'll just bag these mixed in one bag. Store them that way. This is awesome. Okay, I need to double check and make sure I have everything. I'm going to store this leftover in a mayo jar. So in case my mother ever wants just a crunchy cracker pretzel kind of mix, she can have that. I also added the Goldfish in there, and it's like fits perfect. I think Derek would prefer this than this, so I'm going to bring him this, and I'll also bring some of this for Skylar and her brother. Now I'm going to make a little bit of room out of this because I want to add some of the peanuts. There. Okay, this is now Crunchy Supreme. I'm running out of bowl room, which is good. That means I've maxed out how much I can make. I have just that left, so that's going in there. I can't stop. This is why I was worried. So, let's fill one of these guys up. Try to get some of the coconut stuff that's falling to the bottom. That looks good. Think I can do another one. Let's leave this to experiment with powdered sugar. And then if my mother really likes it or it comes out really good, I can always use more and, you know, coat some more of it. I think I'll put this into the container first. Why bother putting powdered sugar in here? Let's see if I can do this without making a mess. Let's just do that. Oh, wow, that's very white trash-ish. I think she's going to like that. I think it might need a little bit more stuff, though. Doesn't it look way white? I don't know. I can add just some cereal. And what else do I have still open here? Let's add that. My memory card got full, but I don't think you missed anything. Oh my God! Jeez. Yes, my counter was clean. Now my floor's not. I need to add a little bit more to this because now I'm having fun. I have just 2 like this, and I could totally bring a whole one of these to Memphis for Derek and the kids. Then I have Derek's cracker mix. So I'm going to try to fill this one. We can always have more raisins in this. This is going to be for my mother anyway. And the confectionate sugar will stick good to the raisins. She's going to really like this. Do a few more of the cookies since we have leftover cookies. Do we want anything else? Maybe a few more of these. All right, let's see how we are. A few more marshmallows. And now I want a little bit more confectionate sugar. Just a little bit. I think, ooh, that was a lot. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Make sure that's on. Ooh, we're back to a lot of powder. Do we have room for a little bit more? Just trying to use up what we have. Let's do that. Those didn't get too coated. Let me shake that some more. Ooh. All right. I'm just going to leave that as is. I think there's enough sugar in there, even for my mother. But why aren't those guys getting more coated? They will over time. I don't know. It looked prettier a little while ago. It's because it's just too full to mix now. How about I do this? I am being overly fussy. Oh my. Okay. This is a better idea right here. This is fun. The hell's that? A piece of paper? No. it's what do you call it? Coconut. I'm done. Let's go back to my desk. This was way fun. I enjoyed that. A little bit messy. I've got everything cleaned up. And I ended up with 2 containers like this of the plain. 1 container with the white powder. And then this for Derek, which is just the crackers and some peanuts. I have this left over for cereal. Got some cheese crackers and the little cookies. And of course I have marshmallows, raisins, and and the coconut flakes left over. But I wanted to show you, I have these little bags that I use for paper beads when I used to sell little bags of paper beads. Look how cute. Huh? Isn't that cute? Just take a piece of paper, fold it, staple it. I know somebody's going to say, your child is going to choke on the staple. It will get mixed in and they will choke on the staple. Don't give it to a child young enough to choke on the staple. Instruct your children to cut the top off so they don't have to worry about the staple. Or you can just always do a twist tie with a ribbon, whatever you want. But it's cute. I just wrote snack because that's all I could think of. Or you can also print stuff and whatever. It's just cute. And you can do stuff like this for the holidays. Now, obviously, it's not cool to do this like treat bags for trick-or-treat for kids that come to your door because they don't want stuff that's, you know, not manufactured and already packaged, stuff like that. But you can do it for the kids you know and love, your grandchildren, your nieces and nephews or whatever. So I think this is a very cute idea. Even in an Easter basket, huh? Wouldn't that be cute? Little bags like this sticking up and you could make some kind of a snack mix that is pastel colors. I think we're good. I'm glad I'm going to have some of this to bring to Memphis, and I know my mother's gonna friggin' love this shit. She is. I hope you experiment and come up with the trail mix of your choice. It also can be done with all the different kinds of chips like nachos and corn chips and bugles and whatever crunchy stuff that you like. You can do that. And you can also still mix sweet stuff with that. Sweet and salty, spicy, it all works together. It really does. My mother's just not that big on chips, so I got her, you know, she likes crackers and sweet stuff. I'm just so glad that I was able to record this. I really do want to be back into the concoction videos, and I know you guys have been asking for a long time, so I appreciate you being patient, because sometimes I like doing something for a while and then I just don't like doing it anymore, and I don't want to force myself because then it's not fun for me, but I'm kind of in the mood to do it. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so you don't miss any more concoctions or whatever other shit I come up with, and I'll be back with more soon. Bye! Oh, and if you didn't like me swearing, then you're on the wrong channel.